I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Excellent!
That was pretty weak. There's no way around it.
Let's go, Weepy! Twin thrust!
Starlight!
Is it?
Twin thrust!
How about this?
Cross slash! Twin thrust! That was tough!
Already?
Wonderful!
The exorcism of a monster must be carefully performed depending on the type of creature possessing the victim.
Dragons. What's it say about dragons?
To correctly exorcise a dragon, one must capture the king's tears as they fall from the sky into the holy silver chalice.
And where would we find this silver chalice?
The silver chalice sleeps in its maternal womb, embraced by calm, tranquil waters.
Waters? So what, is it in the ocean or a lake somewhere?
If it's a lake, then I suppose Lake Cole could be a possibility. That's on the northwest side of Cross.
But what about that maternal womb bit? I don't get that.
That must be referring to the Mountain Palace. It's right next to Lake Cole.
Those seeking the king's tears shall embark upon a treacherous path to the mountaintop and brace for any challenge. King's tears from the sky. It's talking about some kind of mountain bird, maybe.
Then it could be the Lascus Mountains west of Cross. Supposedly it's the home to some giant demon.
The tears will be yours once you grasp victory from the ruler of the skies.
What next?
Return to the birthplace of the dragon monster, bring the chalice with the tears to your mouth, and recite the following incantation.
And then I'll be free, right?
With screams of agony and pain, the demonic dragon shall vanish from this world.
Creepy and Weepy will be...
Is there really a need to go that far?
Well, what about me? How about my feelings?
No one's forgetting that, Ashton.
Don't you think that sounds a little too brutal to kill them like that?
Oh, come on!
Guess the cuter side of the argument's winning, huh?
How sad. I can feel this knot forming in my stomach.
What is it with you guys? Why are you using this tearjerker stuff on me?
Well, we can't help it, can we? Listen, how about we just keep you as is?
I finally figured out how to get rid of this thing. You think I'm just gonna let it go like this?
Well, in that case, let's head to the Mountain Palace and get the silver chalice first. Everything else is pointless.
Poor Creepy. Poor Weepy.
It seems so wrong to have an Ashton without Creepy and Weepy.
Why are you doing this to me? I'm the victim here.
Let's see. The Mountain Palace is on the northwest side of Cross, right?
Claude, help me out here!
What's wrong, Ashton?
Creepy and Weepy are fighting with each other!
About what?
About which one of them is strong? Throw me a line here, Claude!
Weepy and Creepy are both part of the same dragon, aren't they?
They both said, don't pair me with him.
Did you guys fight like this in your demonic dragon days?
We didn't argue at all back then. Apparently.
So when did you start bickering with each other?
Ever since Raina gave us names.
It all makes sense now. Raina named both of your heads individually, and I guess that was enough to make you start thinking for yourselves.
Look! Stop fighting with each other already!
Raina really did a number on you, didn't she?
Oh, hey, Claude! Help me out here!
What's wrong, Ashton? You sound miserable.
These guys want me to buy this antique helm. I told them no, but they won't stop pestering me.
What'd they say?
They said it'd be a really good item for all three of us.
So how much does that...
Take a look.
Ah. All right, let's buy it.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, why not? It's kind of our fault that you have to deal with them all the time, isn't it? Besides, Creepy and Weepy could really use some armor of their own.
Creepy says that it's well worth the cost, and you won't regret it.
Hope so.
Cannot transmit or receive messages. You are out of emergency broadcast range.
No dice. I wonder if one of the points of light up there is Earth. Of course, even if I knew which one it was, it's not like I could ever go there. Hope Mom and Dad are doing all right. Seems like all I've done is given them reasons to worry about me.
Claude?
Oh, what am I going to do? I don't think anybody's noticed yet.
Ow!
Ugh. If I gain any more weight, I won't have any clothes left to wear.
Ow!
Claude, were you listening to me just now?
Oh, You don't have to obsess over your weight, Celine.
You heard me.
Celine!
I see. So you did hear me.
No, I mean, I think you look just fine, Celine. You don't have anything to worry about at all. Celine?
You heard nothing.
I have come to make a formal request, Your Majesty.
And what might that be?
We seek your royal permission to enter the Mountain Palace.
Oh, whatever for?
To exorcise the dragon from this man's body, sire, we must venture inside the Mountain Palace and obtain the silver chaplet.
In that case, so be it. You have my official permission to enter the Mountain Palace. Beware, however, for the palace is overrun with fearsome monsters.
A parting gift for your journey.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Not too shabby.
I'm glad everyone's safe.
We can win this.
The enemy, is it?
Hope.
Take this! Twin thrust! Take this!
That was easier than I thought.
Victory! Twin thrust!
was easier than I
Way
thought.
too weak.
Be careful!
The enemy, is it?
That's one for us.
Seems like a fight is in order. Too bad for you. Seems like a fight is in
Here they
order.
come! Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Let's go, you guys!
There's no way around it, I guess.
Take this! Take this! Twin thrusts! That's it!
Weaker than I thought.
Wonderful!
Seems like a fight is in order.
For this?
Not too
How's that
shabby.
one feel?
We better be careful.
Be careful!
Take this! Twin thrust! Twin thrust!
I'd say that was 8 out of 10. Be careful!
You ready for this?
Take this! Knuckle burn! Cross slash! Twin thrust! That wasn't
8
too
out of
bad.
10.
Let's go, creepy!
Be careful. I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Oh, yeah!
Ooh, great! We better be careful.
Let's go, Weepy!
That's one for
Nice
us.
work! Yes!
The enemy, is it?
Let's go, creepy! How about this? Cross slap! Cross slap! Twin thrust! Twin thrust! Cross slap! That was
Not
tough.
too shabby.
Let's go, Weepy!
The enemy, is it?
Take this! Twin thrust! Twin thrust!
That was easier than I thought.
Very nice.
Let's go, you guys!
There's no way around it, I guess.
Twin thrust! Twin thrust! Cross slap! Twin thrust!
Not too shabby. Not too
That
shabby.
wasn't too bad. Wonderful!
I'd say that was 8 out of 10. easier than I thought.
The power!
Very nice. They were just way too weak.
Ooh, great!
Anyone hurt?
Already?
Awesome!
Here they come.
We better be careful.
Knuckle burst! Take this! Take this! Cross slap!
Not too shabby.
Good.
shabby.
That wasn't too bad.
Anyone hurt?
Let's go,
We can win this.
Twin thrust! Cross
That's one for us.
There's no way around
Be
it.
careful.
Cross slash! Twin thrust!
That's one
Too
for us.
easy. Let's go, you guys!
We can win this.
Cross slash!
Not too
That
shabby.
wasn't too bad.
That was a lot easier than I expected.
Now I'm one step closer to getting these monkeys off my back.
Look, can't you think about Creepy and Weepy's feelings for a moment?
Oh, come on! What about my pain? My sadness? Isn't any of that getting through to you?
Let's try not to pick on Ashton too much, all right? He'll have nothing to complain about soon as... I was beginning to think it was too easy.
The enemy, is it?
We got enemies.
How about this?
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah! Yes!
This isn't unexpected.
Excellent!
You know, if you think about it, we're basically killing these monsters for our own selfish reasons.
That's true. If you look at it from the monster's point of view, we might be just a bunch of barbarians invading their territory.
What do you think, you two? You must hate us for doing all this.
They said they're not sure, especially since they feel bad for the unlucky person they wound up being stuck to.
That's pretty funny. Sounds like Creepy and Weepy understand you more than anybody else.
What the? Why are we talking about this again?
Calm down, Ashton. We need to start searching for the King's Tears next.
Right! Out with the bad luck, in with the good. Let's get...
The next order of business is finding the King's Tears.
There was something about climbing up to the top of a mountain in that book we read.
The only mountains around here are the Laskus Mountains. We can find them west of Cross.
I bet that's the place. Let's go check it out. Not too shabby.
Already?
We better be careful.
Let's go, you guys! Cross slap! Take this! Cross slap! Twin thrust!
Not too shabby.
Let's go, Weepy!
Be careful.
Can't
too shabby. That was easier than I thought.
I'm glad everyone's safe.
Out of 10.
Yes!
You sure this is the place?
Shouldn't there be a bird or something right here? The one with the king's tears?
Whoa! Is that it?
Zinae, never thought I'd see you again.
Ashton?
You've fallen on hard times, forced to possess a mortal. Where is the mighty dragon that I once knew?
Times have changed. Sacrifices must be made if you want to survive.
That's not Ashton. It's the dragon.
Pathetic. How can you unleash even a fraction of your power in this puny body of yours? Not that I expected you to overcome me, even at full strength, of course.
I wonder about that. Try me.
that being stuck inside a mortal has made you insane already. If you insist, I won't stop you. Let's settle this once and for all.
We can win this!
You ready for this?
Oh.
Knuckle burst! Twin thrust! Twin thrust! Cross slash! Knuckle burst! Twin thrust! Victory! Cross slash! Cross slash! Twin thrust! Cross slash! There! Twin thrust! Cross slash! Twin thrust! Twin thrust! Victory! Twin thrust! Twin thrust! Victory! You're kidding me. Twin thrust! Twin thrust! Twin thrust!
You're kidding me. Sorry.
Cross!
Twin thrust!
Cross!
You're kidding me.
Twin thrust! Twin thrust! Twin thrust!
That was a
Thank
close one.
heavens.
Very nice.
Nice!
A dragon working together with a mortal! Of all the things in the world.
We have always been alone. It's comforting to have a companion for the first time.
I have always wished for what you now have. It's unfortunate that my feared existence is destined to be solitary. Farewell.
Come on, guys! We gotta take down that giant bird. Wait a minute. Where did the bird go? He was just here.
Do you think Zinae was a little jealous of Creepy and Weepy?
Sure seemed that way. I guess these tears are more than just a figure of speech.
Wait, what? I don't understand what's going on here.
Listen, Ashton, are you sure you want to exorcise Creepy and Weepy from your body?
Well, of course! That's what we came here for, right?
Guess we're going to the Salva Mines next then. We can only perform the ceremony at the birthplace of the dragon. I can't think of where else it could be, so... All right, Ashton, we've got the chalice and we've got the tears. Now you just have to recite the incantation and we're done.
Yeah. I present my cursed body to the world so that it may be purified for all eternity.
Weepy.
May my hobbled form be sanctified and cleansed of the evil with which it was stained.
Creepy!
Let my cursed body be born anew by the sacred holy water in my hand, in the light of the gods.
Creepy!
Weepy!
I can't do this. I know full well that I can't. But this was the only excuse I had to travel together with you. I thought that if it weren't for this, I'd have to say goodbye and go on with my life the way it was. But now that I'm stuck with Creepy and Weepy, I don't want them to leave me. Ever.
Ashton.
I let myself get too anxious. I was too nervous to bring up what we'd do if I didn't have this excuse to be with you guys. I thought that the only way for you to accept me was to force you into taking responsibility for all this.
You've been a friend of ours ever since we met you, Ashton.
Thanks, everyone. Creepy? Weepy? I...
So let's try to stay good friends from here on in. All right, Ashton?
All right. Thanks for putting up with me. And Creepy and Weepy.
Oh, not at all. Pleased to have you with us, Ashton.